IELTS Speaking Part 2. Question. Describe a risk you took that you thought would lead to a terrible result, but ended up with a positive result. You should say, when you took the risk, why you took the risk, how it went, and explain how you felt about it. Comprehensive structure for this question. 1. Introduction. Begin with a brief introduction to the concept of risk-taking. Mention the specific risk you took. 2. Main body. When you took the risk, state the time period or specific event when you took the risk. Use time markers and appropriate tense to set the scene. Why you took the risk. Provide reasons for taking the risk. Highlight the motivations and any external factors influencing your decision. Use a range of vocabulary to explain the rationale behind your decision. How it went. Describe the sequence of events after taking the risk. Include any challenges or unexpected occurrences. Use conjunctions to ensure a smooth flow of ideas. How you felt about it. Reflect on your emotions during and after the experience. Explain how the outcome was different from your expectations. Use a variety of adjectives and adverbs to convey your feelings. 3. Conclusion. Summarize the positive outcome of the risk. Conclude with a reflection on what you learned from the experience. Use cohesive devices to link back to your introduction. Sample answer. Taking risks is often seen as a daunting task because the outcomes are uncertain. However, there was one particular risk I took that I initially thought would lead to a terrible result, but surprisingly ended up with a positive outcome. Firstly, this event took place about 2 years ago. At that time, I was working in a stable but monotonous job. The risk I took was quitting my job to start my own business. It was a significant decision because I had no prior experience in running a business, and the economic climate was not very favorable. The primary reason I decided to take this risk was due to my passion for innovation and my desire to be my own boss. Despite the security of my current job, I felt unfulfilled and craved a new challenge. Additionally, I had an innovative idea that I believed had great potential. My friends and family were supportive and encouraged me to pursue my dream, which further motivated me to take the plunge. Initially, the journey was fraught with difficulties. For instance, securing funding was a major hurdle, and there were moments when I doubted my decision. I faced numerous setbacks, including financial strains and a steep learning curve. However, I persevered by continuously adapting my strategies and seeking advice from experienced entrepreneurs. Gradually, my hard work began to pay off. The business started gaining traction, and within a year, we secured a major client, which was a turning point for us. During the early stages, I was extremely anxious and stressed. The uncertainty of the situation often kept me awake at night. However, as the business began to grow and the results of my efforts became evident, my anxiety turned into excitement and satisfaction. Ultimately, this experience taught me valuable lessons about resilience and adaptability. It also instilled in me a deep sense of achievement and confidence. In conclusion, Taking the risk to start my own business was initially terrifying and seemed like it might lead to disaster. However, it ended up being one of the best decisions I ever made. This experience highlighted the importance of taking calculated risks and trusting in one's abilities. Without a doubt, it significantly changed my perspective on risk-taking and opened up new opportunities for personal and professional growth. Analysis based on the IELTS Speaking Part 2 criteria: fluency and coherence. Smooth flow of ideas. The response is structured logically, with each part of the story connected seamlessly. The use of linking words such as firstly, initially, however, and ultimately ensures that the narrative flows naturally from one point to the next, enhancing the overall coherence. Clear and detailed development. Each segment of the response is well developed, providing clear and detailed explanations of when the risk was taken, why it was taken, how it went, and how the speaker felt about it. This thorough development helps maintain fluency and keeps the listener engaged. Lexical resource. Wide range of vocabulary. The response employs a broad vocabulary to describe the situation, including terms like monotonous, fraught, persevered, traction, and resilience. This variety in word choice demonstrates a high level of lexical resource. Appropriate use of synonyms. The speaker avoids repetition by using synonyms and varied expressions, such as craved a new challenge instead of just wanted a new challenge, and instilled in me a deep sense of achievement instead of simply made me feel proud. This variety enriches the narrative and showcases the speaker's vocabulary skills. Pronunciation. Clear articulation. Words are pronounced clearly and accurately, which makes the speech easy to understand. Emphasis on key terms like innovation, motivation, strategies, and achievement helps convey the main points effectively. Effective use of stress and intonation. The speaker uses stress and intonation to highlight important aspects of the story and to express emotions such as anxiety, excitement, and satisfaction. This not only adds emphasis to key points, but also makes the narrative more engaging and expressive. Grammatical range and accuracy. Varied sentence structures. The response features a variety of sentence structures, including complex and compound sentences, which demonstrate grammatical proficiency. Examples include, despite the security of my current job, I felt unfulfilled and craved a new challenge, and, as the business began to grow and the results of my efforts became evident, my anxiety turned into excitement and satisfaction. Accurate grammar usage. The speaker maintains grammatical accuracy throughout the response, with correct use of tenses, subject-verb agreement, and other grammatical elements. This precision helps convey the message clearly and effectively, contributing to the overall quality of the response. Phrases related to risk and decision-making. Calculated risk. Weigh the pros and cons. Make an informed decision. Risk assessment. Risk management. High stakes. Risk-taking behavior. Risk aversion. Inherent risk. Entrepreneurial spirit. Phrases related to business and entrepreneurship. Startup culture. Business venture. Market potential. competitive advantage, revenue stream, profit margin, financial viability, investment capital, seed funding, entrepreneurial ecosystem. Phrases related to personal growth and reflection, personal development, self-improvement, resilience, adaptability, overcoming adversity, self-efficacy, growth mindset, reflective practice, continuous learning, self-awareness. Phrases related to emotional and psychological aspects, emotional intelligence, cognitive dissonance, psychological resilience, stress management, mindfulness, emotional well-being, self-motivation, positive reinforcement, coping mechanisms, emotional regulation. Phrases related to outcomes and results, positive outcome, unintended consequences, long-term benefits, short-term gains, impact assessment,
favorable outcome,
successful resolution, transformative impact, return on investment, measurable results.